You're quite safe here.
Hello, F-Works. Mandy's moment. Boom, 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 boom. We have a tableau. It says, what is that cake topper? Is that meant to look like me? And then it says, at least they really captured your husband. Oh, I see. Look, and there's the husband there. Look. Okay, so that's yeah. Oh, what is this cake topper? Is that meant to look like me? Furious. At least they really captured your husband, and there's the husband. Yeah, okay, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That can have a round of applause. Yeah, that one worked. And that was Mandy's moment. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's new build day. I ummed and ahed about which one I was going to do today because I'm holding off a little bit because I know that Perkins has got me something for my birthday, and she hasn't. We haven't yet been able to. She hasn't yet been able to pass it over to me, but I might get it next week. So, and I sort of know that it's either going to be one of two sets, which I'm really, really, really want. So as soon as it arrives, that is going to be our next build. But I have decided to bring something from the vaults that has been sitting in the Lego shed for a very, very long time. Not as long as the Apollo lunar lander. I kind of feel like that must never be built. There's some sort of mysticism around that set now, that it must never be built. So here it comes. Here is the new build. We're going to be doing the Orient Express. So this is Lego Ideas 21344. It has 2,540 pieces. What a beauty. Also, the great thing is now I've got a working railway over in the Lego village in the Lego shed. We can run this, which is super. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minifigs, and good minifigs they are too. So that's rather lovely. What a sleek thing of beauty it is. Let's have a look at the back and see if we're going to get lots of lovely detail inside. So yes, looks like we've got a sleeper car here, compartment, a dining car. Oh, this should be quite fun. So yeah, that's clearly the dining car, and then that's the sleeper car. Oh, so it's not going to be a huge, great big thing. So this should be quite nice to do. All right, lovely. Well, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's get cracking. Helicopter person. And we have a teal doodah. A teal doodah. So here we go. Take it away, Eric.
O holy book of Lego, we open you and away we go. We flip through the pages with our fingertips, and we all settle in to relax with bricks.
Excuse me for the cough. So here we go. The fan designer. There he is. He's French. He's a director and screenwriter. It's called Thomas Lejean. Thomas Lejean. He got his first Legos at age 4, and he still loves to build. Says, I've always been a great fan of locomotives, and if I could travel back in time, I would take the Orient Express. This model is my very first Lego Ideas project. Oh, wow. And it took hours, days and nights of preparation, designing and patience. I built my model by looking at pictures of the Pacific 231K8 locomotive, / hundreds of pictures of both the exterior and interior of the cars. And the final set is beautiful, and the Lego designer team have done a fantastic job bringing this dream to life. My favourite detail is the convex mirror that reflects the interior of the sleeping car. To me, that's the icing on the cake. Oh, we will have to keep an eye out for that. Then we have a bit about laying the tracks to a new world. During the Industrial Revolution, trains and railways became symbols of technological progress and political power. Then we have a diplomatic breakthrough. In 1876, the visionary Belgian engineer and entrepreneur Georges Nagelmakers, that's such a good name, Nagelmakers, founded the Compagnie Internationale de Wagons-Lits, CIWL, International Sleeping Car Company. He had seen the potential in luxury travel that would cater to the upper class. Inspired by dining and sleeping cars that were gaining popularity in the United States, he pioneered the first chain of luxury trains that would eventually spread across the world. Through extensive diplomatic negotiations and undoubtedly unparalleled perseverance and optimism, Nagelmakers obtained the necessary permits and contracts with the neighbouring states to allow his trains to pass unhindered across Europe, all the way from Paris to Constantinople. The design, construction and maintenance were the absolute pinnacle of quality, perfection and innovation, overseen by talented men and women all over the world. And most importantly, the new trains brought intriguing and romantic new horizons closer, new dreams to life, and opened doors to new worlds. Fabulous. Then we have Gateway to Adventure. The capital city of the Ottoman Empire, that's Constantinople, had become a popular new destination and inspiration for European artists and writers as a gateway to the mystery and allure of the Far East. Cool. If these train cars could talk. Just having a little look. Just loving the name of Nagelmakers. Just absolutely brilliant. This one's just talking about how it inspired things like Murder on the Orient Express, etc., etc. Travel through time and revisit iconic moments in the history of the Orient Express. So 1867, George Nagelmakers discovers modern dining cars. 1883, maiden journey. 1889, connects Paris to Constantinople. 1918, the armistice was signed on board the Orient Express. 1919, well, actually, that's according to legend, but in fact, it was signed in a car belonging to another of the company's trains. 1919, the inauguration of the Simplon Orient Express train from London and Paris to Constantinople via Italy. 1922, large numbers of cars were destroyed or confiscated during World War I, needing repair or replacement. 1929, for days a snowstorm traps the Orient Express in the Turkish town of Kirkskoy. The event inspires Agatha Christie's classic Murder on the Orient Express. 1934, the release of Murder on the Orient Express propels the train to new heights of fame as a cultural icon. 1946, service disrupted during World War II. After service was disrupted during World War II, service is finally restored. 1974, the first film based on Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express premieres worldwide. And in 1977, it makes its last journey to Istanbul on the 20th of May. There we go. Here are the Lego designers. Ollie Gregory, senior model designer. It would seem to be only one name. Oh, and Kvel Walter Sorensen, who's the graphic designer. They look marvellous. Right then, okay. Okie dokie. Let's get going, shall we? Here we go. Okay, we start today with the
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D.
deranged idiot
It is S.
spinning
It is C.
cat.
Obviously. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D.
Deranged idiot
It is S.
spinning
It is C.
cat.
Obviously. But what's the bat doing with the rock coins?
Thank you. Now then, we've got a little note in the book here. This is Lego World Journal reporter Pippin Reed. A journey through Europe aboard the famous Orient Express. Now she has that little face, or she has that little face. But I'm going to go for that little face. There, Pippin. Oh, I'm so. I love Pippin Reed. She's so out of her depth. But I sort of love that about her. I'm rooting for her already. Okay, close up on the reporter, Pippin Reed. Little Pippin Reed. I mean, she's the hero of the start of a film, isn't she? Out of her depth, but she's going to save us all. Little Pippin Reed. Thank you. I love you, Pippin Reed. I love you. First up today, we've got...
Little Sue. She's got little Sue. She's little. She's got Sue.
She's little Sue. We've got a lot of stuff in separate bags. So excuse. Oh, this is quite difficult. Let's bring in the scissors. Yeah, go on, little Sue. What can we do for you? Oh, hang on, I'm gonna need two. Gonna need another one of those in a minute. Right, okay. Right, go on then.
Emma, do you remember yesterday when I said, good grief, there's a lot of late business? Why don't you scroll back and see my message that I messaged?
Hang on, yep.
Where I said lots of late business on the last film. So you might want to look at it, the late business on the last film. Can you see it?
Well, you say that, but the last message I've got is from Dr. Jordan, and I do remember reading that out, of course. So, you might need to explain further. What did I miss out?
Well, I'm just saying that so the business is showing before the next thumbnail, and it's missed somewhere the next day. And it's tricky though, because how far back do we go? Plus trying to remember to look back, but then was why I gave a little prompt about late business. So this is what I mean by late business, Summer. Late business.
Yes, late business.
Yes, late business. Late, that's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll put that in the wrong place, yeah.
You're putting it in the wrong place again. Late business.
Yeah, I hear you. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. Yes. Well, I'm going to need further help from you, little Sue, please, because I've just had a look. As I say, I scrolled back through the bag 5 comments, and I can't see, or even the one prior to that, I can't see any late business. But if you tell me what I missed, then let me know.
I'm not finished, by the way, which is why I didn't say press the button.
Yes.
But I'm afraid I've got to take you to actual task.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Emma.
Yes.
Excuse me. Squeeze me.
Uh-oh. Sounds like I'm in trouble.
Excuse me. Emma, where has Bevis Muslin, the Sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the Moaning Minwy, the Mutterer, the Lego Whisperers, Snigger gone? I mean, you clearly forgot to do it yesterday. It's actually not good enough. It's not good enough, Emma. Hashtag.
Hashtag standards. Yep.
If it's on the small white, this needs rectifying. Please do it.
It's not on the small white. It's on this one. It's on this one. See? Yep. Small white is currently out of action because it needs batteries. Completely out of batteries. Yep.
We've also lost Susan Barrett's
Yes, because that's on this one. And it, you see, it needs batteries, little Sue.
Well, I mean, how many times do we have to tell you to change the battery? I mean, seriously. All these years, and you still keep forgetting to do the batteries. I might be at risk of snitching, of course, but it's worth it.
Now then, is this a snitch? We will have to. Well, I can't do the noise, so we'll just have to and summon forth the acting ombuds goose to see if that does constitute snitching. My feeling is it probably doesn't, because little Sue is pointing out things that have been missed in the club business, which is sort of, I would say, still within your remit, little Sue. I would still say. I know that you've passed the baton of birthdays onwards, but I kind of feel like it's probably still your remit to keep me informed vis-a-vis if I've missed messages. So my feeling is it's not snitching, but of course the ombuds goose may feel very differently. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I do run that risk of the snitching, as I have said, but I think in this instance it's worth it because of all the mistakes that you make. Okay, press the button.
Thank you. Thanks, little Sue. It's good to have you back, little Sue. I very much enjoy your input. Good to have you back. Here he comes.
Eric, he's got a confession. They both like watching Lego, and the rule like musicals always in a series.
etc. By the way, that was a very satisfying knoll that we did today. The satisfying knoll. It says, can we see Madame Curie's radium and bottle actually glow in the dark? Is it possible to get the Lego shed dark enough for us to see? I don't think so during summer. No, if it were winter time, then we could give that a really good go. But I tell you what, why don't you remind me next live and bricking that we do, because that is the set that is being given away. That is the goose giveaway. So, remind me when we're next doing live and bricking, and I'll turn all the lights off and we'll see if we can get her radium to shine. Oh dear, I mean that just sounds like a Absolutely massive euphemism, doesn't it? Oh, let's turn the lights off and see if her radium shines. I mean, what? What? Good grief. Good actual grief.
We thought you was from Canada and then we didn't think you was from Canada and then it turned out you was from Canada. It is Joe William.
But oops. I was going through old files, and look who I found. Oh, look who it isn't. It's old Dolly Neptune. She don't do singing. She don't do it. Love Dolly Neptune. Absolutely love her. Gotta love her. Jordan.
She's just sorting her norks out.
Yes, she is. That's Dolly Neptune is forever sorting her norks out. And so say we all. Norks akimbo. Yeah, norks akimbo.
Emma,
Yes.
I just wanted to say about Dolly Neptune. Do you remember when the actual real Dolly Neptune was used to come to life in the Bricky?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And I just wanted to say what an exciting day it was when we realised that we had royalty amongst us on the live and the breaking, because that was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really exciting, yeah. It was really, really exciting. Oh, hang on. Now we're going to do 2 of these. Hold up. Getting more things out the big bag. Yep. 2 of these. Yes. Alrighty. Yep. But yeah, no, it was very, very, very exciting. And you know what? She's still got her Afflewack gang member pack. Sits on her writing desk. She's an Afflewack forever, even though she hasn't got the time now to spend with us. She's still an Afflewack. Afflewack forever. That's why we say Afflewack's forever. Once you're an Afflewack, you are forever an Afflewack. Fact. Actual fact.
Rum dum 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 dum, wonder Ruth Hayes. Rum dum 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 dum, wonder Ruth Hayes. She's the wonder Ruth Hayes. She's just gladly getting on in satin tights. Says the word who hides, and she hardly half around. Rum dum 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 dum, wonder Ruth Hayes. Snatch Zilla.
Thank you.
Says I could be mistaken, but I think the large black and white machine you said was a microscope was actually one of those industrial type robots.
Oh, it might be. It might be, but it was on the desk. So, you know.
The sort that are taking over from human beings on factory assembly lines, a nod to the development of automation a century after Henry Ford. I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, you might be right. It's definitely on a desk, if that helps. I do not know if that helps or not. Right, now we go to the
Google eyes, the Google eyes, Google eyes. They're watching you.
Joan says, yay, a Petri dish. Oh, heck, what a dream for me to actually see a Petri dish in a Lego set. Good grief, that's my world right there. A little Petri dish. I couldn't be more thrilled, actually, that there's a Petri dish and it's in a Lego set. Okay, you can carry on now. You just needed to know how excited I was about there being a Petri dish. Anyway, did you know? Did you hear? There's a Petri dish in a Lego set. I'm thrilled. Thank you. Carry on. uh, and here he comes.
However, Smasson, the Sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the Moaning Manway, the Massacre, the Lego Whispery.
Says, I do think that this is a set that I would very much enjoy building, but then I would immediately dismantle it and use the parts for something else. Like I say, I don't think it's a bad set, but it's very much a set not for me. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think a Henry Ford minifig would be best avoided, given the fact he was a terrible, terrible person on many levels. Was he? Was he? What did he? No, maybe don't answer that. I'll Google it and find out myself. Important but terrible. That Bumblebee is the one individual build that I don't think works very well. It's far too blocky and looks slightly like it's a robot bee. Yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that about the bee. They could have done a better bee. Yeah. But it was nice that they tried to do a bee. But yeah, I would have liked it to be lovely and rounded, which they probably could have done. A lovely rounded bee. That would have been super. Oh, it's Leslie. You say Leslie, and I say Leslie. You say Leslie, and I say Leslie. Leslie, 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 Leslie. Let's call the whole thing off. She says, because we've decided it's a she now. We haven't been told that, but we've just decided based on the EY. Okay, that's what has happened here. She says, back again. Trilobites are placed within the clade artipoda. Trilobites are placed within the clade artipoda. The clade artipoda. Interesting. What's a clade? I don't think I've ever come across that word before, unless it's a typo and we're all going to look very red-faced. Do you mean the class artipoda? I've got questions for you, Leslie, and they're going to have to be answered, I'm afraid. Hopefully tomorrow. The illustration on Wikipedia shows 6 different trilobites with names. It is labelled Trilobite genera. Maybe what the initials TG on the sticker mean. Ah. Oh, yes. Do you remember I was saying, what's this? Is it an ammonite? It's a trilobite. Okay, it's a trilobite. And yes, I often pause stuff to do a deep dive to find out information. I often do this when reading. Many such opportunities during my reading of Project Hail Mary. I also read The Martian by the same author, Andy Weir. Great reads. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's super top-notch. Top-notch intel. Right, that does conclude us, little Sue, if you could please.
And that concludes the business of the club. Please settle back and get ready for the Tony and the Fazio time. That's it. Pues the bottom.
No rock ones. No rock horns. None horns. None. And there. And then that. There. And that. There. I see. So we're obviously making some sort of massive rail track before we've begun here. Probably for it to stand on, I imagine. It'll be its stand. I mean, I'm already out of space here. Look at this. We're going to have to go to 5. Look at that. Look at the length on that. No, there's no end to it. There's no end to it. Now then. In there. That's there. And I presume it's going to be the other way as well. The size of this. I'll tell you what, I hope it's not going to be bigger than this, because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Some afterworks might have to be momentarily displaced, and no one wants that. Nobody wants it. By the way, I know I still haven't done a little film of the upgraded Lego village that is now in the Lego shed, with working train track. But I tell you for why. It's because the train sound effects are on the same phone as the camera, and I can't do both at the same time, sadly. So I'm going to have to borrow Georgie Gibbon, I think, to do the little film, and then we can proceed. Right. Well, that's us. That is bag 1 done. Interesting. Oh my god. There's more. You're not going to believe this. Bag 2. Oh my god, where are we going to put it? This is vast. I'm going to have to work something out here. But okay, I'll think about that problem tomorrow. We go to 53 days without incident. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterwax forever, and I will see you tomorrow.